Testing 1 2 3. Junior number 23, Brooke Ellis. Senior number 35, Marissa Ritchie. Now for your LSHS Tigers. Senior number 10, Jordan Durkin. Senior number 12, Kaylee Bellamy. Junior number 15, LSHS. Freshman number 23, Aaliyah Wood. Freshman number 30, Lauren Berry. The Titans are coached by Jared Broughton. Tigers are coached by Jessica Crawford.
It's the periods that's it. But then those are the home and away. I think. That'd be cool.
Welcome to the Lee Summit High School Fieldhouse. I'm Blake Heisey, joined by Alex Hill. Alex will be head commentating tonight. We had a little technical difficulties.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tiger Fieldhouse as we have the 1-8 Lee Summit Tigers taking on the 4-3 Lee Summit West Titans, as they're going to sink it through there and get things started offensively for the Titans. Little press. Sec going to dance around. Hard screen there. No call. Bellamy driving. With the left hand, and it's going to be called for the block. Great job by Woods there to draw the foul.
Foul is called on number 3, Tasia Johnson, her first, team first.
And bounding in for the Tigers, caught by Bellamy. Woods stuck there. Bellamy looking for Gherkin, not going to find it, and going to lose the ball. Going the Titans' way. Blake, Tigers are obviously 1-8, struggling quite a bit this season. What do you think is their biggest factor that they need to shut down tonight based on previous games?
I think their defense tonight is going to be a necessity if they want to beat this team. They're playing for pride. This is their rival, Lee Summit West. Both these teams are going to be fiery. They're already ready to come out. And from the Tiger side of things, they need to just play good defense, do what they do on offense, which they shoot best. And that's how they're going to be successful in this game.
They need to get it inside to their front court, and they definitely need to box out tonight. Offensive rebounds are a massive struggle for the Tigers. Gherkin gonna spin around, and it's gonna be a great job there by Gherkin to draw the foul.
That's what you want as a basketball coach by Jordan Gherkin right there. Drive to the hoop, draw a foul, get West in foul trouble early. That's what the Tigers are trying to do here and get those starters off the floor.
It is definitely rowdy here early on in the field house. Both loud crowds from each school coming on strong. Here's Gherkin for the second attempt here. And gonna sink it. Ellis inbounding it to Fatigue. Fatigue with a nice crossover, getting the drive, and a travel. Wow, no foul called, and they're gonna call her for the 3 steps there.
How about this atmosphere early on, Alex? You love to see it. Both student sections are loud. I mean, we just saw the Lee Summit one, the Lee Summit West one, but it's all about high school sports, right? Great atmosphere early on. You love to see it.
Yes, we do. That's what high school sports are all about. Second to take it here. Different look for the Tigers, different starting lineup. Coach Crawford definitely trying something new, something to sparks. Inside to Gherkin, Gherkin to Woods. Woods driving with the left hand, doing that a lot tonight. Sek to Bellamy. Bellamy looking inside, dribbling around the paint. Picks up her dribble, and easy deflection there by Ellis.
McKenna Baldwin, KK House, checking in for the Tigers.
And here are 2 former starters subbing in for the game, House and Baldwin. As we mentioned earlier, different look here for the Tigers early on. Woods to Sek. Sek tried the pass to Woods. Did not work out there. Fast break here. Fatigue in the corner to Ellis. Ellis to Johnson. Johnson, no good. Offensive rebound there. Fatigue to Johnson. Johnson from the corner. Swish. And that's going to increase the lead to 5 points early on for the Titans. Woods. Early press there. Let's see what the call is. And it's ended up going to be a timeout by Coach Crawford. Blake, what are you noticing early on? I'm noticing an early press here from the Titans. What can the Tigers do to break it?
Well, they can certainly rebound the ball better. Clearly, that rebound on that last possession for the Titans was that whole three-pointer right there. That's the only reason that they scored. They got those second chance points based off those rebounds. So the Tigers need to rebound better, and they also need to be quicker. They're getting caught in that full court press, like you mentioned, that the Titans are basically just pushing on them, and they haven't really had an answer so far. So the Tigers just need to calm down a little bit and definitely focus on rebounding the basketball on defense.
Yes, Blake, that seems to be a common criticism for the Tigers so far this season. They just can't seem to get a rebound. House. And that's going to be a traveling violation there. Baldwin picking up her teammate, though. Fatigue going to inbound it in to Johnson. Here comes Johnson. Very quick backcourt here for the Titans. And stolen there, and here comes House. Here she goes, all alone. And he's in for the easy layup there. Great steal by the Tigers. And the crowd is loving it, and another steal. 2-on-2 here. Fast break. And Sek's gonna draw the foul. 2 free throws for her. And wow, Blake, they seem to early on causing turnovers. That is great news for the Tigers.
Of course. I could hear the excitement in your voice. You could probably hear the excitement in this whole gym here. Everyone's getting excited from the Tiger side of things. What a good 30-second string right there. 2 turnovers and now possible points for the Tigers.
Yes, the Titans seem to be feeding it into Ellis, but it's not working out. Their passes just aren't looking too accurate so far. Maybe they'll get that cleaned up. Sek for her second attempt here. And that's going to go in. 2-point lead now for the Titans. Here comes Johnson inside, and a 3rd straight turnover. And here they come, fast break again. 2-on-1 to Woods. Woods, easy jumper. And inside the paint, that's going to tie the game up here with a little over 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And almost a 4th straight turnover there, but just couldn't hold on. Blake, I'm loving this defensive energy. How about you?
Of course. I wonder what Coach Crawford told the Tigers during that timeout. This is a completely different team since that timeout that Coach Crawford called. Clearly they are great coaching by Coach Crawford, And the Tigers are right back in this thing. It's tied 6-6.
Fatigue from the corner. She's dangerous. No good. Rebound House to Woods. Woods with a 1-on-3. Spins. And are they going to reset? No. House. Inside. And that's going to be an offensive foul going the other way.
Foul called on number 21, McKenna Baldwin, her first, team first.
Tigers running a 3-2 zone now, keeping the Titans from going inside to Ellis. Good strategy, but the Titans don't seem to be very accurate when passing into Ellis, so let's see if they switch. And that's going to be an easy reach in there by Barry. That's going to be their second team foul.
Back to that offensive foul on Baldwin. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Coach Crawford didn't agree with it whatsoever. Baldwin did swing her arm around, but I didn't think it was enough contact to be declared an offensive foul, but there go the Titans inside.
And that pass to Ellis finally works for the Titans. And 8-6 for the Titans early on. 3:08 left to go. And going to be stolen. Nope. Yes, it is. To Johnson. To Parson. Johnson from the corner. A little contact. She was looking for the foul. And House going to pull up from downtown. No, in and out. And going to stay with the Tigers. So you see the Tigers going with a 3-2 zone to try to shut down the Titans' inside pass to Ellis. Stolen by Fatigue, right back to Sek. Sek in no man's land, and that's going to be an easy steal for Fatigue, and here come the Titans' fast break. Here comes Parson. Parson going to take it coast to coast to Ellis, and one! And can she extend the lead to 5 here?
You can see the quick play early on from House paying out for the Tigers. Tigers have been more successful in transition really than whenever they're trying to just get the ball up out of that press.
Parson from downtown going to sink it, and another offensive rebound going to kill the Tigers. That has been a story all season long. House going to take it coast to coast. Right off the foot, and here come the Titans. Fast break opportunity. Here comes Johnson, one-on-one. Euro step. Out, and another offensive rebound. Oh, that's going to be a break for the Tigers.
How about Lauren Berry, the freshman, with that rebound there? Stepping up, playing in a varsity game, and doing what the Tigers needed most, which was rebound.
Young team for the Tigers. Woods to House. She's dangerous from 3. Oh, spin move, fade away. Oh, what a move, what a move. That's going to cut the lead to 5. Johnson to Ellis. Back to Johnson. Johnson going to drive back to Ellis. And Ellis, once again, the dangerous threat inside for the Titans. 15-8 lead with a minute and a half left to go. Sek trying to break that double team there. Still going to remain with the Tigers. And here comes Ashley Sanders in. Never mind, the ref's going to decline that.
Foul is called on number 4.
Nope, never mind. And here comes Kaylee Wiles in as well. Another former starter.
Good news for the Tigers. Brooke Ellis just checked out for the Titans, who has been, the Tigers haven't had an answer for Ellis, so I think that's a sign of relief from the Tigers side, as they really have not had an answer for her all night.
Most definitely, Blake. House. Flashy moves once again to Lyles. Lyles to Barry. Barry to Sanders. Sanders going to dribble around here. Are they going to eat up some clock or get a quick bucket? Lyles. Tough defense from Bailey Burns. Lyles going to take it herself with the reverse layup. No good. Rebound Titans. And here they go. Ritchie misses. To Parson. Parson. No good from Wilms there. Parson. And Charlie Ritchie's going to sink that from downtown. Another 3. And that's going to extend the lead to double digits for the first time tonight.
What a save there by Ritchie.
Sanders. And going to be called. Seemed to be too many steps there. And here comes Morgan Wiseman. Coming off of an injury. Blake, what does this mean for the Tigers?
What they needed is someone who they can rely on inside, and Wiseman's finally back. That's promising for the Tigers, and really what they need right now is a momentum change. Put together some turnovers, and they can get right back in this thing.
Well, will the Titans, Parson, oh boy. And that is going to extend the Titan lead to 13, and that will end the first quarter at 21-8, Titans lead. Blake, Tigers had a good stretch there, a good minute and a half, 2 stretch, where they were causing turnovers, causing havoc while they were trying to get it into Ellis, but nothing seemed to work for the Titans for a good minute and a half to 2 minutes, but then it's been all Titans throughout there, extended it to double digits. They're staring at a 13-point lead. Blake, they just need a good rebound.
They really do, and I think Wiseman's going to help with that, as we mentioned earlier. But something that I've really noticed in this first quarter is that you notice the Tigers scored 8 points. That's a good amount of points for a first quarter. You can live with that. However, you see the Titans put up 21. The Tigers cannot afford to put up or allow 21 points in a quarter. That's the Titans would be averaging 84 points with that amount. Tigers just have no chance with that. They have to give themselves a chance, and that starts, like you said, with rebounding the ball on defense and giving their offense a chance to get back in this game.
Titans coming off of a 54-35 W over the other crosstown rival, Lee Summit North. Tigers coming off of a loss to Park Hill. Tigers in another zone here. Tigers looking at Barry, Sek. That's going to be an offensive foul. Called for the illegal screen. So Tigers with on the floor, Lauren Berry, Woods. Gonna be deflected there by Ritchie. Ritchie with the finger roll, no good.
Really liking the effort early from Lauren Berry, stepping up as a freshman. There she was again, causing that contest on the layup.
They once again double team Sek. And it's going to work out there for the Tigers. An easy fast break drive for Parson, and she's going to get 2.
Tigers are also giving up too many free throws. It's obviously better to foul them than just let them have the basket. But they have to figure out their defense. They have to get more set, especially in that zone. Like you said, the point of that zone is to contain the inside work of those Titans, and the Tigers have been unable to be successful since that 2-minute stretch we talked about earlier.
Titans definitely knocking down their free throws tonight. And 2 for 2 from the line there. Once again, the full court press fooling the Tigers, and Titans going to be called for their 6th team foul there. They better calm down, or Tigers going to be in the bonus, which would be amazing for the Tigers.
I think right now something that I'd be fine with as a Tigers fan would be to get a timeout from Coach Crawford, because earlier they came off that timeout hot and put together 6 points in a span of about 30 seconds. So we'll see if Coach Crawford leans towards calling a timeout soon, because I think the Tigers might need it.
That shot won't even hit rim for the Tigers, and here come the Titans once again. To Fisher. Fisher from downtown. No good that time. Lucky break for the Tigers. Gherkin. Miscommunication there, but Barry's going to find it. Here comes House. Going to pull up. Just off. And here comes Johnson. Johnson all the way to Parson. No good there by Richie. And another offensive rebound. Richie, no good that time, and here comes House out hustling him. 1-on-2, gonna stop. Good move there to fool Fatigue into getting the easy bucket there. 13-point lead now for the Titans. Fatigue from up top, gonna pull up from way downtown, not gonna hit rim. It seems like the Tigers just need to slow down and just make smart passes and not freak out when they see the full court press. What do you think, Blake?
They really do, and this Tigers team calms down. They can get up the court just fine, but right now they're rattled, and I understand. It's a rivalry game. You're playing Lee Summit West. These two schools have hated each other for forever. There's tension there, so I understand that, but the Tigers, as this game goes on, they need to settle down, like you said. And you might call me crazy, Alex, but I actually think the Tigers' defense has improved from this to this game from the last. If you have noticed, the Titans have been shooting an unreal amount of three-pointers, and that's probably what the Tigers want. Obviously, the Titans are a very talented shooting team. However, in high school, I think you'd rather, as a coach, have more three-point shots taken on you than inside shots.
Yeah, the zone seems to be working now. They haven't fed it into Ellis for a while. Oh, here comes House to the house. And that's going to cut the lead down to 10. It's just they're giving up too many offensive rebounds and too many putbacks, leading to an easy three for the Titans. And that's going to be a jump ball. Whose possession is it going to be? That's going to be Tiger basketball.
Like we said, Alex, the zone is starting to work. Pieces are starting to come together for the Tigers. The point is to trap Ellis and double team her, and they've been successful in the last few minutes, and it's paying out.
Woods inside the Baldwin. Oh, just off there. Rebound, Richie. Richie gonna take it to Ellis inside. Not that time, but there's gonna be a foul called, and the crowd's not liking that.
Second questionable call, not in Baldwin's favor. Remember, she was called for that offensive foul, so she's going to be a little angry. That might encourage her to get a little more physical down low.
And the unstoppable Ellis going to sink her first free throw. Not that time. Rebound, Bellamy. Oh. Close to a travel there.
If you've done the math, the Tigers, as you can see on the graphic, are actually winning this quarter 5-3, so they just need to keep putting together some points on the offensive end and keep getting those stops or turnovers on the defensive end, and they will trim that lead down, and that starts with creating turnovers, like we said.
Shut down Ellis and prevent offensive rebounds. That's what the Tigers need to do right now. Titans going to drive. It's going to be on the floor, though. Let's see who the foul's called on.
Foul is on number 23, Aaliyah Woods. Her first.
It's going to be on Woods.
Next time the Tigers foul, the Titans will get a 1-1. They are in the bonus now. The Tigers are at 6 fouls, so the next one will be their 7th.
That's the last thing the Tigers need right now. Need to stay out of foul trouble a little bit. Johnson, Fatigue, to Richie. Richie with a nice finger roll there. House to Woods. Woods going to take it with the left hand. Woods inside to Baldwin. Let's see if she can get those to fall. They're getting good opportunities here in the paint, but they just don't seem to fall, and sometimes balls just don't fall in the basket.
Like you said, Alex, the Tigers are just getting a little unlucky there. They have to be better positioned on the offensive end to get points. They're kind of digging themselves into an even deeper hole. The lead is still 13, but we've seen this Titans team can light it up from outside. At the same time, if you're Coach Crawford, you'd rather the Titans take those three-point shots than those inside shots, obviously a less percentage shot. So the Tigers zone just needs to basically keep doing what they're doing, and here is Wiseman once again going to help inside.
Wiseman checked back into the game. Petit. Second free throw looking smooth there. And Barry's going to pass into the ball here. And the Titans looking to press once again. Sanders, Barry. They're going to get it past half court. Maybe they'll calm down. House calling for a screen. Not going to get it. She is from Wiseman. And that's going to create an opportunity in House. And timeout for the Titans. 28-15 Titans lead with a 4:03 left to go. And Titans are going to call their first timeout of the game so far. Blake, did you see that set play there? And that opened up an offensive opportunity. And it shows that Wiseman makes an impact.
It really does. She's creating space for the Tigers inside. She's using basically the Titans defense to, I guess you could say, manipulate them, make them go the wrong way, and then the Tigers can get inside there. House has been a consistent scorer, so I think the Tigers from this point on need to rely on House, maybe give her the ball a little bit more, run some isolation, see if they can get her open more, I guess you could say. And obviously the main goal, trim down this 13-point lead. Same 13-point lead that they had, that they were trailing by coming into this quarter.
When the Tigers don't play rushed, they seem to play a lot better. And stolen there by Sek. And going to be stolen right back. It's very unfortunate. And stolen right back once again. Sek to Sanders. Sanders going to pull up. That's going to go. Going to cut the deficit to 11. 3.5 minutes left to go. Johnson to Starr. Starr back to Johnson, out of bounds, and going to be Tiger ball.
3 turnovers and about 30 seconds there for the Titans in the Tigers' favor. I'm sure the coaching staff's not going to be happy for that on the Titan side of things. If you're the Tigers, that's exactly what you want. It's now they're trailing by 11, and here comes House looking to trim down the lead.
House. Offensive foul there by the freshman Lauren Berry. And that's going to be their 18th foul. Inching closer to the double bonus, which is not what they want the Titans to be in. Johnson, as Richie's going to pull up. No good. Sek with the rebound. Great pass into Berry. Berry being chased by 2 Titan defenders. And that's going to cut the deficit back to single digits with under 3 minutes left to go in the half. Johnson to Parson, into Ellis. Ellis triple teamed. Going to find it back out there. Crossover to Parson. Will Parson pull up? She's pulled up a few times tonight. To Richie. Richie going to drive. Going to split the defense. And the deficit's back to 11. Sek to House. House to Sanders. Sanders has the entire side of the floor to herself. And that's going to be an easy foul called. It's going to be a foul by Charlie Ritchie, and Sanders is going to get 2 there from the line.
If the Tigers, I would say, Alex, if they can trim this lead down to single digits before the half is over, as we have 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in this half, I think that'd be a huge win for the Tigers, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely agree, Blake. Sanders. And, in and out. Wiseman. Good defense there. Johnson with a little coast-to-coast action. That's going to go in. And Coach Crawford's going to call a timeout. Let's see if the Tigers can reset here. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout. It just seems every time the Tigers get it to a smaller deficit, the Titans go on another little run and just extend the lead, and it just seems repetitive at this point, Blake. What do the Tigers need to do to just hold them and keep the deficit from growing.
Well, we've mentioned time and time again, they need to rebound the basketball. They're giving way too many second chance opportunities to the Titans, and the Titans are making them pay because the Titans are a very talented team. The Tigers are a very talented team as well, but they just have to play like it. They're not really getting the rebounds that they need to, like we said. They're struggling on offense in some areas. Definitely, though, as this game goes on, like we've said time and time again, Micaiah House is the player that the Tigers need to give the ball. So as this game winds down, as this half winds down, I should say, the Tigers, like we said, need to get this lead down to single digits if they want a chance in the second half.
Oh, and that is not what they wanted. Parson. Johnson to Richie. Richie to Petit. Petit gonna drive. Inside to Parson. What a pass!
Andre Parson for 2.
Great pass there. And stolen from behind. Here comes Parson. That's just a teammate error right there. You got to yell wolf or something. And easy drive there, not going to fall. Rebound Tigers. Woods, deep pass to House. House, and one! What a play by House, and she's going to get the three-point opportunity.
I think we can make a prediction early on that the Tigers are going to fend off that electricity from the Lee Summit Loud crowd. That's how they're getting this momentum, and that's how they need to keep the momentum, is that electricity from the Loud crowd.
You know who needs to carry the momentum? House. She is having an absolute outstanding game today. Oh, what a crossover by Richie. Wow.
Richie for 2.
House deflected, attempted for Woods. Johnson going to take one-on-one, then going to be triple team. Richie from the outside, no good. And another offensive rebound by the Titans, and here comes Parson. Parson inside to Ellis, and already know Ellis is going to make that.
Titans caught on to the Tigers zone, and they're just penetrating into the Tigers, basically into the heart of their defense over and over again.
And once again, another turnover by the Tigers. And this deficit has extended to 20 in the span of about 15 seconds. House gonna pull up with the floater there. That was the last thing the Tigers needed to end the half. Johnson to Petit to Richie to Parson. Parson gonna kill some clock, smart. To Petit, gonna hold the ball. Titans backcourt wanting to kill the clock. Oh, gonna take Baldwin to the House. 7 seconds left. Here comes House. One-on-one. Oh, but that's gonna be an easy foul called. Oh, great sportsmanship there. She's gonna help her up. So with 1.9 seconds left to go in the half, House is going to get 2 free throws. For an attempt to cut this lead down to at least 16. And okay, maybe 17. To cut the lead to 17, yes. And here come Parson from half court, no good. Well, that's gonna end the half here, 42-25 Titan lead off of that monstrosity of a last minute for the Tigers. Obviously, the turnovers just absolutely killed the Tigers, ending the half there. Blake, any final thoughts before we head into the halftime?
Great minds think alike. I was going to say that was a monstrosity of a run too there, Alex, because it truly was. The Titans laid the hammer down on the Tigers in that final stretch. And so the Tigers going into halftime, Coach Crawford's main points of emphasis are going to be rebounding, basically getting the ball to Micaiah House, as well as basically just not turning the ball over.
All right, we will check back with you after the half. 42-25 Titans. Welcome back, folks. I'm Alex Hill, joined in the booth by Blake Heisey with Luke Rule on graphics and Dewey Gibson on camera. We are getting ready here to start a second half. The Tigers were somewhat keeping it close until, of course, the second quarter came and that drastic monstrosity of a last minute came around. Not Luke. Luke's running graphics, folks, not Blake. Blake, what do the Tigers need to do? Just overall, just everything. I mean, I know they need the offensive rebounds. I know they need to calm down on offense. Any other ideas?
I mean, you basically summed it up. They need to just calm down. They're way too rattled. It's a rivalry game. There's tension. These schools hate each other. And they're won bragging rights. So they need to calm down. And here comes House, the Tigers' leading scorer.
And House going to take it once again. She has been a major silver lining for this Tiger momentum so far. Johnson going to pull up from the corner, and that's going to fall in. And that's going to extend the lead to 20. Blake, this is not looking good.
Surely not. Obviously, if you've watched this whole game, the Tigers have struggled. I don't even think they've made a three. If they have, it's only been one or two. The Titans have hit numerous threes, and that's been the difference in this game.
Foul on the floor there. Going to remain Tiger basketball. Or I don't think it was a foul. Excuse me. Sec going to pass it in now. To Baldwin. Baldwin in no man's land. Baldwin going to drive inside to House. House going to get stripped away, but that's going to be called a foul.
Foul on number 22, Morgan Heide, her first, team first. KK House shooting for the Tigers.
House going to shoot from the line here. Sinks the first one. Can she cut the lead to 18 here? And here comes the West crowd. It's not going to phase her there. That's going to cut the lead down to 18. Here comes Johnson.
I really wish we had the stat sheet up here. I wonder how many points Micaiah House has scored. She scored so many for this Tigers team. I'd estimate she probably almost has 20. She scored that much.
Here comes Richie to Peidig. Peidig inside to Ellis, and Ellis too cold inside. Woods trying to make something happen. And here comes House, one-on-one against Peidig. And with the floater there, oh, in and out. And put back up there by Lauren Berry. She's had a pretty good game. Here comes Johnson. Johnson to Richie. Richie, and that's going to be an easy three. Titans are shooting very well from beyond the arc tonight.
We're seeing exactly why Lee Summit West is a state caliber team this year. They're hitting threes better than some boys teams do. They're really making a statement out here tonight. Great play from this girls basketball team.
Foul on number 13, Charlie Ritchie, her fourth, team second. Leah Woods shooting for the Tigers.
Wood's going to sink it from the line. Titans, the Titan Loud crowd singing a lot of silly songs tonight with accompanying tunes such as the alphabet and Happy Birthday. I don't know whose birthday it is.
Might not be anyone's birthday. That seems a common theme for the Titans Loud crowd. It's always pretty random stuff to get in the other team's head.
I mean, they're trying something new. Honestly hoping Baba Black Sheep's next. And Richie's going to sink that from the corner.
Full timeout called by the Tigers.
And Tigers going to call a 30-second timeout.
Smart.
Oh, that's going to be a minute. Their first minute timeout. Blake, so obviously the Tigers seem to have some sort of energy when they come out of a timeout. Do you think that's what they're trying to do here, or do you think they're trying to pull something else?
Well, that timeout was mainly called by Coach Crawford to get the Tigers out of that hole that they were just in. They almost had that 8-second violation. Strategic timeout called there. But now definitely what Coach Crawford's going to be telling your team is come out hot. We can get these girls on the upper hand if they can basically just come out electric. And that's what they need to do if they want any chance of getting back in this game. They're down 22 points. This Titan lady basketball team has been great tonight, almost perfect in my opinion. So the Tigers really need to come out and basically play for pride and just try anything that they can do. It starts with rebounding on getting this lead trimmed down.
House. To Sec. Just inside the 3-point line. That's gonna fall. Richie. To Parson inside. To Ellis. And Ellis is just too cold from the inside. But a major playmaker for the night for the Tigers has to be House. I mean, she has just been absolutely just amazing out there. Amazing defense. Amazing offense. I mean, Blake, she's just having an overall great game and an overall great season. And whenever she's on the floor, the Titans have to adapt to her. And so I think just overall player of the game for the Tigers thus far.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, the Titans really haven't had an answer for her. And Micaiah House, she's kind of just been doing it herself. She needs some help, and she does have talented teammates, just they're having an off night, and that's kind of been the theme of the night for most of the Tigers tonight. It's just an off night.
House inside. Oh, what a move. Parson, a little shaky with the ankles there. And here comes Ellis. Oh, behind the back. To Johnson. Johnson to Pydig. Inside to Ellis. Not that time. And that's going to be Tiger ball.
Morgan Wiseman checking in for the Tigers.
See if Wiseman can make a difference. She's checked back in the game. The Tigers are definitely stronger when she is in the game in terms of post position. So watch Wiseman and see if the Tigers can try to feed her the ball, because she's a very strong suit down there for the Tigers.
Here comes guard Kaylee Lyles in for LSEC. Here comes House. Tigers calming down a little bit, setting something up. Looking from the screen from Wiseman. Sanders. To Wiseman. Wiseman! Oh, just doesn't fall. Rebound by Wilms. Richie to Parson. Parson from way downtown. Just going to fall out. Rebound, Ellis!
Brooke Ellis for two.
Brooke Ellis having an absolutely amazing game. Rebound, Parson. Oh, and that's going to be easy foul called on House there.
Alex, if you remember, after the first quarter, I said how the Titans were on pace to score 84 points, 21 points a quarter, and they have so far basically lived up to that statement. They have 59 points with 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. The Tigers, they're running out of time. They have to find an answer defensively to get back in this game. They are, like I said, they're running out of time. Only, like 9 minutes left of play, 11 minutes. So they definitely need to suit up defensively and basically get those rebounds.
Right you are, Blake. Honestly, I don't know why the West Loud crowd isn't as loud as they could be. I mean, their team's up by a lot. They seem to just be chilling. They're not singing their nursery rhymes, Blake. What's happening?
I don't really know. I mean, they're probably comfortable with their lead. They have a state caliber team against this Tigers team that is, I mean, they've played well in this game. I will say this is one of the best games I've actually seen them play. Just the Titans have so much talent that's why the Tigers are really struggling in terms of basically just the score in this game kind of speaks for itself. Great game played by the Titans. Not much the Tigers can even do at this point.
It's just the turnovers and offensive rebounds that seem to keep killing the Tigers. They've also had great opportunities inside the paint from their front court. Just the front court has been able to knock it down. Parson takes a hard foul there from Wiseman, and she's going to get 2 from the line.
Foul call on number 35, Morgan Wiseman, her first, team second.
Here's Audrey Parson for
shooting
2 free
both
throws.
ends.
Looking to get them to 60 points here. The Tigers have actually played better tonight. It's just miscues amongst teammates and panicking on offense. And once again, just shown right there, an offensive rebound. And if you give the Titans an extra possession, they're going to knock a 3 down or make something happen at least. So it's just, and of course when you run a zone, you're not going to be able to get as many rebounds. So, but they also need to shut down Ellis. So for Coach Crawford, I understand the complexity of the situation. Like, you need to get rebounds, but you also need to shut down Ellis. So, but Coach Crawford doing a great job tonight. The Tigers are absolutely playing well and well improved.
Definitely a step up from the previous games, I'd say, Alex.
And rebound there by Sanders. Barry's going to take it coast to coast. Being chased by 2 defenders, still going to knock it down.
Going Barry for 2.
Wilms to Johnson, back to Wilms, in and out. And once again, another offensive rebound for the Titans. Tigers just really need to box out right now. Lyles, is she going to give it up to Sanders or take it herself? And I don't know if she lost the ball or attempted to give it to Sanders, but whatever the cause may be, it's now a jump ball. Whose possession it's going to be? It's going to be Tiger basketball. Barry's going to pass it in as the Tigers are going to go with another mass sub here as Bellamy, Woods, Gherkin, and Sek coming back into the game as Coach Crawford likes to do the mass subbing.
The old mass sub coined by Alex Hill. That saying gets me every time, Alex.
You know, I learned that on NCAA 14, actually. I kind of took it for myself. Don't sue me.
Congratulations.
Foul is called on number 12, Kaylee Bellamy, her second, team third.
It's not as good as the stretch and catch, of course, Blake. And of course, you can't really use that for basketball as much. That's the part I miss about soccer season. I miss the old stretch and catch, Blake.
Definitely. I definitely trademarked that. I took your advice, so we really should start coining our sayings, because some of them actually are pretty decent. I don't mean to sound over my head or anything, but like your mass subbing, it's great.
And here comes Sek. Gonna get it across the half-court line. Bellamy wide open. A little too late there, and that's gonna be double dribble. Johnson eating up some clock here to Starr, to Wilms. Ellis posting up against Gherkin down low. Johnson to Wilms. Looking for Ellis, but great defense there by Gherkin. Gonna come around for the help defense. Great play by Gherkin there, coming around for the help defense, saving a play with 53.2 seconds to go. 59-37, Lee Summit West leads. And here comes Sek. Are they going to eat the clock up, taking it down to a final shot? They're going to get a quick bucket, hoping to get more. Lyles in the corner. Lyles looking for Sek. Sek guarded by LSW. And that's going to be easy steal by Jaden Wilms. Here she goes, one-on-one, and in with the right hand on the left side, and that's going to get them across the 60 mark. And Sek here, the Tigers just need to hold on for dear life. Good screen there by Gherkin, Bellamy. Inside to Woods, and that's going to be a foul. Is it on the floor? No, there's going to be 2 shots there for the Tigers, and Woods going to get 2 free throws with 10.2 seconds to go.
Foul is called on number 14, Brooke Starr, her first, team fourth. Leah Woods shooting for the Tigers.
Another freshman, Kalia Woods, playing varsity for the Tigers. It takes guts to do that, so you always have to appreciate that. Now she has 2 shots at the line.
Especially in an intense rivalry game like this. And 8.5 seconds left to go. Titans looking for the last shot here. Johnson going to pull up from inside the 3-point line. 2 seconds left. Offensive rebound, Titans not going to get a shot off, and that's going to end the third quarter. 61-38, Lee Summit West leads. Blake, what's your takeaway from the quarter?
Well, Tigers failed to score much in that quarter, and that definitely plagued them that quarter. In terms of the whole game, once again, they've had the rebounding problem. The Titans have just basically owned the Tigers in almost all areas. Once again, they are a very talented team, and the Tigers have played definitely a level up from their past games. Just, once again, it comes down to the fact that the Titans have a very talented team. I will say, though, now that we have a timeout, Alex, it seems like every game me and you are calling a game in the booth. We talk about a team's mascots, and if we've ever seen that type of animal or whatever it is, soldier, in that city. And so both these teams are from Lee Summit. I've mentioned how I've seen a tiger in Lee Summit before. Have you ever seen a Titan in Lee Summit?
Only on Halloween, Blake. Only on Halloween.
Yeah, I don't really know if I've ever seen a Titan, to be honest with you. And I don't even know if I could really define what a Titan is for you. I just picture it as a soldier. I could be completely wrong, sounding like an idiot here. But I definitely don't think I've ever seen a Titan in Lee Summit, just to clarify.
Blake, you're an absolute goofball and a pleasure to work with. Richie. To Richie. Richie. Gonna pull up. Oh, good. Woods. That's gonna go in. Here comes Johnson. Oh no. From the corner. Oh, in and out. Good attempt there by Richie.
So, Alex, what do you think in the odds here? Tigers down 21. They have 7:23 left. What are you thinking in terms of the Tigers' odds here?
Well, I'm not thinking of victory for the Tigers. I think it's just too little too late right now with another turnover there. I think they do have an opportunity maybe to cut it to single digits. They're going to have to score and score fast just to cut this down. But Tigers really need to clean up their act here. House doing an amazing job calming down the offense tonight. Barry to Woods. Woods back to House. Looking for Baldwin inside. Great defense by Pytig there. And Baldwin taking it inside. Tried to get the foul there, not going to work out. Johnson to Richie, back to Richie. 2 Richies on the floor, may I remind you. Peidig to Richie. Richie gonna drive, no good. Great steal there by Baldwin. Here comes Barry, and once again, that's a common theme for the Tigers. When they get a turnover tonight, it seems like no teammates is helping them out. They're not filling in their lanes correctly, and then they're just getting stripped from behind, and no teammate is yelling wolf or anything to get the players' attention that, hey, you have an opponent right behind you.
Yeah, quick, but not quick enough. Like you said, Alex, that's a common theme for the Tigers tonight.
Ellis. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh, what a move by House. That's not going to work out. Here comes Ellis to Johnson, and that's going to be an easy lay-in.
Johnson for 2.
Extending the lead to 23 points. As another attempted steal, but a Titan goes down hard. House going to pull up with a floater, no good. Here comes Ellis. Ellis can really do it all. To Richie to Johnson. Johnson in back to Ellis. Oh, not that time. House. Baldwin, we're looking for the ball there, not going to get it. Wood's going to draw the foul. And she's looking at 2 free throws here. 5:22 left to go. Titans leading by 23, 63-40.
Second, team 5th, Leah Woods shooting for the Tigers.
Clea Woods has stepped up in this final quarter, I'd say. 3 minutes in, she's put together some good points, trying to nab at that lead.
All set, checking in for the Tigers.
Wood's going to sink the first one. Woods really has played well here in the 4th quarter, and another one sunk in there. 21-point lead now for the Titans. Here comes Johnson, and that's going to be a double dribble there. Easy call there by the ref. Clearly picked up the ball and dribbled it back again. 5:17 left to go now. Sec into House. House guarded by Ellis now. Sec guarded by Richie. Oh, attempted steal by Johnson, but House is going to pull up. No good. A rebound, aggressive rebound by Baldwin there, not going to call. Rebound by Gherkin. Gherkin to House. House with the Euro step, not going to work. Rebound by Peidig. Here comes Peidig.
Foul is called on number 21, McKenna Baldwin, her 3rd, team 4th.
So the Tigers going to head back to Staley after this. Excuse me, it's going to be at home against Staley. So we will have all the coverage for you when that time comes. Ellis going to pull up, not going to hit rim. Peidig, once again another opportunity for the Titans, and going to draw the easy foul there. Ellis playing with such intensity tonight.
Foul is called on number 21, McKenna Baldwin, her 4th, team 5th. Brooke Ellis shooting for the Titans.
Ellis going to sink that one. Not that time. And it's going to stay with the Titans. Tigers just not boxing out. Blake, what can you see going forward that the Tigers can fix even more, which they have improved a lot, to when they play Staley very soon.
Rebounding, boxing out, defense.
Well, yes, yeah, sums it up. Yeah, sums it up. Carson gonna sink that from downtown.
Patrick Carson for three.
Gonna extend the deficit even more here. House. Woods driving. She's had a very good quarter. 3:26 left to go, 67-42 Titans. House gonna reset the offense here. She's been absolutely stellar tonight. Great inside pass to Baldwin, and that's going to be an easy foul there, as Baldwin will get 2 shots. So,
Foul number 22, Morgan Heide, her third, team 6.
Baldwin's been a solid asset this whole year for the Tigers, as now you all can listen to the Lee Summit West students section singing Sweet Caroline in unison.
this isn't Boston.
I took choir my freshman year, and I think I can assess that singing component there for the Titans, their loud crowd or their student section. And I would say the pitch was a little too low, and the energy was certainly there, but that pitch was just not really on target, Alex.
If you did not know, Blake has a very, very beautiful voice. Richie. To Parson. New player in for the Titans. This is going to be Bailey Burns. She has checked in before, but not very much tonight. Richie. Two Richies on the floor. Oh, what a move! What a move! Cut inside. What a move there by Charlie Ritchie. An amazing cut to get the elbow underneath the defender and in for the right-handed layup. Absolutely amazing, stellar move by Charlie Ritchie. Hats off to her. And she's going to get the 3-point opportunity here.
I think regardless of the result tonight, I think we can both, and I think we can all appreciate, basically what we have tonight. We had a great crowd for a girls basketball game. Both student sections showed up, and they were great. That's what you love to see, especially for girls basketball. They really deserve to be seen, and they were tonight, and that really makes me happy as a fan of the game, and we can all appreciate that tonight.
Jaden Williams will come back into the game for the Titans as one of the Richies, Marissa Ritchie, will sub out. Player of the game for the Titans for me has to be Brooke Ellis. She has had an absolutely all-around amazing game. Just unstoppable, really. Tigers really forming their entire defensive plan around her. And that's altered things, Tigers haven't been able to get as many rebounds because of Ellis. Due to the zone, it tended to shut her down. So, just the X factor in Brooke Ellis tonight has been amazing. She is having an amazing game, and I'm guessing probably more than likely an amazing season. And Lyles will get 1-1 from the line.
Yeah, we don't have the stat sheet up here, but I can guarantee you that Ellis at least has a double-double tonight. She's caused problems for the Tigers on the glass as well as on the stat sheet, basically scoring everywhere. She has been a huge problem for this Tigers team, and they just could not solve her problem.
Starr to Wilms to Burns. Burns going to drive with the left hand to Parson. Parson going to dribble around. 2:02 left to go, 70-43 Titans. Wilms looking for Cobbert. Cobbert is a brand new player in for the Titans. Garber gonna drive. Oh, what a swat! What a swat! By Bellamy there, amazing defensive play. Bellamy's has had a quiet but good defensive game tonight. She's battled down low. And the Titans loud crowd seemed to fake out Bellamy, pretending that she only had 3 seconds left when in fact there's a minute 17. So, yeah, that's not good. But I mean,
Bellamy's kind of laughing it off now. We can all laugh about it now. It happens as a basketball player. Bellamy's had a great season. I've actually been waiting for one of her blocks. She tends to get a lot of blocks over the season, and there she rejected, I believe it was number 50, Danielle Cobbett, pardon my French.
yeah, I remember the game against Belton we called, Blake, and she had a few blocks that game. So she's really a defensive warrior. And oh boy, Blake, they're singing YMCA. Oh god. Okay.
How many different songs have they sang tonight, Alex? I lose track at this point. I mean, it brings positivity, I guess you could say, but I don't see how that's even supporting your team.
Bellamy. Great to get the Kaylee Bellamy here. To Lyles, Danny Lyles, and she's going to be called for the travel. She did pick up her pivot foot there. 46.8 seconds, 70-44. Lee's Summit West leads. So the Titans are going to take a trip back down Ward Road. 5-3. This is really a state caliber team. As much as their record doesn't show it, they have the talent to make a deep run. So after this, they will. And Sanders gonna sink it from downtown. That's great. The loud crowd loved it. So this is going to improve the Titans' record to 5-3 and going to bring the Tigers' record down. Oh, that's going to bounce off. That's going to bring the Tigers' record down to 1-9. Sanders going to pull up again. Oh, not that time. That would have made the crowd go absolutely insane. And that'll do it. 70-47 is your final score from the LSHS Fieldhouse tonight. Obviously, the Tigers are improving, Blake. They showed signs and had an absolutely great defensive first quarter. But then the second quarter, especially the end of the second quarter, just kind of let things go, and it was all Titans from there. So I think if they can just keep that momentum, if they can keep their defensive intensity heading in to the Staley game next week, I truly believe that they could get a W. You know, offensive rebounds were a struggle, but obviously Ellis was factoring into that. So I think that if they just box out a little better and continue to get the great turnovers they get, they can really get a W in the column. Blake, any final thoughts?
Definitely the Tigers just need to keep their head up. They just scored 47 points, which is pretty high for them on a state caliber team. And you might say, oh, well, they gave up 70 points. Well, this Titans team, we said it time and time again, we're getting very repetitive. They're a state caliber team. And so definitely the Tigers just need to keep their head up. They've improved drastically as the season has gone on. They just haven't been able to really put together the wins. And like I said, keep your head up to the Lady Tigers. They're having a struggling season so far, but I do believe they can put together some more wins as the season closes out.
Well, a heartbreaker here from the Fieldhouse. 70-47 is your final score. Tigers are going to go down to 1-9. Titans move to 5-3. Signing out from the LSHS Fieldhouse, this is Alex Hill, joined by Blake Heisey, Luke Rule on graphics, and Dubert Gibson on camera. We'll see you next time.